do yesterday?
Got 7.
7?
Yeah. Only made the money, but I don't play all the time. Maybe with all the names I was, I'm like, I'll take it.
This is my first time in the league. I did 9th in tier 2 yesterday. Fucking doing 9-5 and still lost the tournament. I was like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that's a new world for me already, man.
Definitely. 9-5 you get it done, but you gotta really win those moments.
Yeah. So I gave one up to Tracy. I was up, and there was 2 times I could have just took the game, and one hung up on me, and one I missed out right, and I was like, you got to take advantage of those every single time. Every single time you got to take advantage. And I did.
That's how small the margin is.
Yeah.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome. This is the Saturday morning events here in the Lubbock Memorial Civic Center in Lubbock, Texas. You're watching live footage of Texas Cornhole League Signature Series event number 4. This is the Elite Doubles Pool Play. And in progress, live action, whatever you want to call it. This is the pool play, and you're watching Terry Swinny and Anthony Delgado with the 2-0 league over Mark Solis and Glenn Duke. Glenn Duke out of Clovis, New Mexico. Mark Solis out of Clovis, New Mexico. Glenn Duke out of Hereford. Terry Forney out of the Greenville area, Wolf City specifically. Anthony Delgado out of Forney, Texas. 2-0 lead early on here in this pool play game between Terry and Anthony. This is going into round number, that was round number 2. Big number for Terry there, a 12-3 round, gives him 9, makes it 11-0. Terry and Anthony are throwing the Lone Star edition of Center Cornhole Believer Bag. Duke and Solis are throwing the Athena from Olympus Cornhole. Five teams in each pool. Everybody plays 4 matches. Top 3 teams go to Tier 1. Bottom 2 go to Tier 2 later on this evening in the bracket play. As usual, the Elite Division is loaded. Tons of tremendous talent here in Texas. No game is easy, I guarantee you that. Glenn Duke and Mark Solis and Pablo Chavez, Preston Peacock, Hugh Cohey, Gavin Mullen, Trevor Nelson, Tyson Terhune, Terry Swinny, and Anthony Delgado are the participants in this particular pool. This is everybody's first game. Yesterday we had singles, setting up the Elite Singles Championship. I believe it's going to be Sammy Soto in the king seat. He's going to be playing against, I think it was Bryce Forbes who advanced. They'll play that championship match tonight. Typical TCL protocol is they play all the championship matches, doubles and singles, for all divisions on Saturday, except, well, they play the singles championship on Saturday. All the other singles are done Friday night, but they play the Elite singles along with the doubles championships on Saturday evening. Quite the environment. There's usually a large crowd standing all the way around the championship courts. Sometimes it can get a little rowdy. lot of support for a lot of people. Right now we got a 15-0 lead for Swinny and Delgado. They're doing a number on these guys right now. I mean, Delgado's throwing 11-3-3. Glenn Duke's not doing too bad after 3 rounds. He's throwing a 10. Swinny, though, is having his way with Mark Solis. He's throwing an 11 to 5.5 per round for Mark. And they have scored just about every round except one when Delgado and Duke washed 10s. But other than that, Delgado and Swinny have scored every round, and they're up to 20. And there is a possibility of miss in the end of this first match. They play single elimination and pool play. They get into the bracket play. They'll play best 2 out of 3. And Delgado gave him a break there. They may be able to get on the board here if he can capitalize here. He did. 10-8 round for Duke. Puts him on the board, makes it 20-2. And those points are critical as they go in against you in the standings if there's any kind of tiebreakers. So it's critical to get as many points as you can. Mark's first bag is out of play in the left field area. Terry, who's been throwing really, really well, has good control of those center believers. I expect him to finish this round out with a 12. He's going to have a little help. That bag kind of settled on the left side of the hole. And that bag goes off the back. That should do it. And a 10-7 round is enough to win the game for Swinny and Delgado, and they'll add a win to their record, and we'll wait the next game. Looks like the next game here on court number 2 is going to be Kenny Tackett and A.J. Sims and Brandon Gregor and Grant Upchurch. They're going to be in a pool with, let's see if I can find who all is in that particular pool. Braden Fink and Dylan Turpin, Clayton Neely and Jesse Gardner and Oscar Marina and Jaden Garcia. Wow, that's a tough bracket. You come out of there in the top 3, that's an accomplishment. I believe Grant and Brandon are going to throw the blue top 60 center believer bags. And Tackett and AJ are going to be throwing Apex Predators. Good to see AJ Sims back. Hasn't been active with TCL for a few years, and talked to him a little bit this morning. Gave some encouraging words on maybe a couple other guys from his area maybe getting back into the Texas Cornhole League action next year. Be looking forward to seeing those guys. But this ought to be a pretty tough match. All 4 of these guys are veterans. Brandon Gregor's a legend. Grant Upchurch, both of them are multi-time state champions. Kenny Tackett, A.J. Sims are big-time ACL guys. They played a lot of ACL events, big events, won a lot of big events, and they're seasoned. So this is going to be fun to watch, just see who can minimize their misses and mistakes and who can capitalize. This could either be a great match or it could be over quickly. It depends on who's throwing well. But these boards, again, I've mentioned it yesterday and I've mentioned it before. These boards do play a little different. They're a little bit, some people say they're a little bouncier. Some people say they're a little slower. But you can make your adjustment. Waiting on Grant Upchurch and A.J. Sims right now. Kenny and Brandon are here. I'm kind of looking around a little bit. See if I can give you guys some update on some scores maybe. Bryce Forbes is playing with Drew Dixon. That ought to be a tough duo. They're in a battle with Isaac Munoz and Aaron Aspeitia. 14-13, Aspeitia and Munoz are winning. Jace Rodriguez and Richard McKee, who's been throwing really well. They're tied with Clayton Powell and Zach Faulkner at 7. Austin Waskow and Luke Anderson have a 17-6 lead over Cale Harrell and Levi Haddock. Madeline Gore and Isabella Suprenant playing Zach Harris and Cody Brooks. Harris and Brooks lead 16-15. Isabella is a late fill-in for Chase Lester, who had a family emergency with his girlfriend, had to leave. She was here and she filled in for Chase. Those are some scores that are in games that are active right now. Again, we're still waiting on Grant and AJ to get here. You got Kenny Tackett and Brandon Gregor waiting in the wings to get the game going. So whenever those guys show back up, I'll be back with you guys. Hang tight. All right, I am back. I was just talking to Brandon Gregor, confirming him and Grant are throwing the believers. Still waiting on AJ Sims. AJ is due here any moment. Him and Kenny Tackett. Brandon Gregor sporting the center cornhole jersey, black, white, and blue and pink. Grant Upchurch in the all-black center cornhole t-shirt. Planted, not buried, I believe, on the back of it. Nope. It says this talent works hard. Kenny Tackett's wearing all black also with the gray colored Crocs. On his phone looking for AJ. That happens. People get busy. Things happen. He'll be here shortly. I ain't tripping on my man AJ. Texas Cornhole League Signature Series event number 4. here in Lubbock, Texas.
Lovely
Here comes
Lubbock,
AJ.
Texas.
Hey, Andy, how you doing, my man?
Surprise.
What's going on, my man?
I've never got to call an AJ Sims game. And
Well,
this
you know,
will be my
he's
first time.
he's fun. He makes a lot of tremendous shots.
Yeah.
Let's go. He's kind of looking over him. Kind of think he's kind of embarrassed. Everybody was waiting on him.
He's probably in the bathroom. I know he takes a break between every game.
He does. He's usually I've noticed it before that he's not always the first one to arrive on the scene.
Well, the mentality is like, give it a minute, you know?
Yeah. What's the rush?
I just played a 20-minute game. I'm going to go clear my head for 2 minutes. I'll be there.
Yeah. They're throwing Apex Predators. Grant and Brandon are throwing Center Believers, top 60 edition blue ones. This is a pool play game, and I was looking at their pool. It is a difficult pool, but I've also noticed that everybody's in the elite division is pretty difficult. This is the first match for these guys. They'll play 4 single games. They get into the bracket play this afternoon. It will be 2 out of 3 in the winners and 1 game in the losers.
Make it to that tier 1, and there is no break. There is no easy win.
Man, there's not an easy game at all.
Especially with a 2 out of 3 format.
Yes, I mean it's
a good way to do it, I think.
Yeah, I think so. It gives that's something that TCL has always done since their initial days. Is in doubles they go 2 out of 3. They've always done that past 14, 15 seasons. So I don't see them changing that anytime soon. Now, I'm sure these are Diamondbacks. I haven't seen them just spin and knuckle things up yet. Other scores: Jace Rodriguez, Baby Jace, Richard McKee, 14-13 lead over Clayton Powell and Zach Faulkner. Tracy Beeson's playing with Victor Allday. Playing Jacob Daly and Torrey Benight. 6'4", Torrey and Jacob.
And Jace coming off a TCL doubles championship, tier 1.
He played with Logan,
3.
right?
Yes, he did.
He sure did.
They went all the way.
I think they're getting ready to spin. They just kind of spun it up, and I think we're going to be underway here.
It was a bad throw. I don't know.
Yes. Brandon Gregor leads things off.
Pretty neat to see Grant and Brandon paired up too.
You know, they've played before. It may have been a while, but they've played before. And they're 2 legends here in Texas for sure. AJ steps out, slick-sided push effort. Tried to go between those 2 bags. It's bag they threw went off the back. Airmail, just a little bit long. Brandon settles for a 5.
Let's see what AJ can pull out.
He's going
here.
up. Bang! Boom. AJ Sims from way downtown. With the 7-5 round gives him and Kenny an early 2-0 lead. No hesitation on these guys. They know what they have to do and what they need to do. They let it fly. Kenny's got a couple sprayed out. One off the back, one out of play on the left. There he goes. He rides the ship on that 3rd bag. Meanwhile, Grant steadily down the middle. 7 for Kenny. 12 for Grant. That's a 5-piece. 5-2.
All right. This will be their 2nd game, I presume, or first game?
This is their first game.
Okay.
This is their first game.
They've only been out here half an hour tops. There's no way it's their 2nd game. We'll go all the way into the night tonight.
Man, we will. It'll be a long day, won't it?
We'll see how the games go. I mean, sometimes it goes 3 games every match. Sometimes it goes 2. Some games go long, some go short.
You know, with those elite players, all 4 players are usually pretty strong. It's just a matter of who's
the weakest.
Yeah, who's the weakest and who gives up the most points, who's struggling, and that can determine the length of the game, seems like.
Grant with a little lofty of her shot, trying to get that block in place, but it's just around the hole.
That bag by Kenny is available. He's going to step out, see if he can grab it. It's grabbable.
Yep, at this level, they can do it. And
There it
he
is.
got
Perfect.
Boom.
Just like that. That was too easy, right?
How do they do that?
Grant with a 10. Taps his chest saying, my bad. Tackett comes back from a 7-point round to 12 that round. So
that's what that means?
gives
It
him.
was like, I'm the man in this moment. I'm
gives
the
it to
man.
Yes, sir. 7-4. A.J. Sims, College Station area. Left-hander. He's going to step out a little bit. Got a tough angle for him. Slick-sided. Got it closer. I don't know if it's going to go, seeing the reaction of that bag after BG's bag hit it. Just like that. The slick-sided, he nailed it. Hit it. He had to get more of the bag than the hole, and he did, and it worked out perfectly. 12-12 wash.
Gave it enough touch to make them fold up and fall in.
Yeah.
How do they do that?
You know, they've just been throwing enough bags to know how they react, and they have that confidence. Blocker by Grant. You have to tell whenever he let that one go, it went straight up.
Yeah, it's kind of more on his side, too, but it's enough to throw Kenny off.
Yeah, it did. It did exactly what he wanted it to do. He manufactured a mistake by Tackett.
Grant's going to have to do that same.
Yeah, he's going to bully. He's going to bully this one out of the way. He's not going to give him a chance. Well, he tried. I think he missed.
Yeah. Steps out halfway. The cut. He touched it.
Oh, man.
It's a wash.
Didn't quite give it enough ump.
AJ, first bag. What do we got here? A little quarter block. Nothing for BG to go through it.
Yeah, Brandon's really good at pushing through. He doesn't have a lot of shots in his arsenal like a lot of players do these days. He's airmail, push, and slide, and he's very accurate with it.
Big three. And he's got power.
Yep.
Good
There
shot.
it is. 10-10 wash. He's got a really good throw, real effortless, nice and smooth. Bag comes out real clean. One of the prettier throws, I think, in TCL. I
like watching Fletcher Johnson throw too. Hit that real lofty shot.
He does. He does.
Because he's right there, but
yeah, he's very methodical. Takes his time. Back block here by. I thought that he went in cleaning it all up. Grant's going to step out and see if he can grab that bag. I don't know if it's grabbable. It's maybe too deep.
It's touchable though.
He did it.
Come on.
You know what he did? He used the vibration of the board for that. He threw it real high arching bag. Let the vibration of the board get it, but he pulled that one to the left. 12-10 round for Cody. Pulls them closer, makes it 7-6.
So with Grant missing that fourth bag like that more than once already.
Yes.
He's not on top of his game right now, but it's rounders.
You know, it's I think that's a focus thing. You know, there's nothing about his throw. Good to pick up there by A.J. Sims. Nothing technical about his throw that's off. It's just a lack of focus, I think. And that's with anybody, I think, not just Grant.
Ooh, sneak it in there on the backside. That's a 12-point wash.
Kind of got a lot of the hole, didn't it?
Took the Grand Tour.
A lot of washes this game. It could be a lengthy one, huh?
Yeah, 7-6. We're still well within the first third.
Yeah, going into round number 10. There have been 8 12s so far this match.
Speaking of 10, everybody's throwing over a 10.
Man, that's what they do.
10-2, 10-2, 10-2, 10-5.
Man.
Grant's got the 10-5.
They're just not missing much right now. I mean, there's been a couple of them. Oh, there's another fourth bag missed by Grant Upchurch. Gives him 2 more, makes it 8-7.
And,
it's like he's rushing his last throw just a little bit. He's shaking his head like, I know better than this.
Yeah, open board miss. He's hitting all these hard collects. But
yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
yes. But that's Cornell. Don't try to understand it. Just rope and bro and slam it.
Two more for AJ and Kenny. They're up 10-7. Another 12.
But no lead is safe.
They've scored the last 6 points. 4 straight 12s. There's a miss, though.
That one's as good as in. Starting to creep in. And there it goes. You know where Kenny's from?
Yeah. Texas.
Oh, yeah. United States.
I don't know why, but I think it's somewhere in the Houston area.
AJ, I forgot where he's from.
Gosh, I was way off. Salado, Texas? I believe is where he's from.
BG just a touch left, nothing he can't collect. Both of those collectible. That one's not. Hard throw, trying to bump it. Give it the touch. Ew, Brandon helps him out a little too much. There's a 4-point round. It's going to put it at 14-9. Remember, folks, it's only rounders. It's determine who gets into Tier 1 and Tier 2, which is a big deal, but you can make a mistake or two here and still be all right.
There's a chance. There's an opportunity for Upchurch. Tackett sprayed one off to the left. See if he can retain his focus through all 4 bags here. If he can, that'll be 2 to bring him within 3. And he does not.
Oh, the 4th bag blues.
It's about the 3rd or 4th time this game, right?
Yes, it is.
They could be ahead right now.
Maybe the 5th time, just because on the stats here, it's saying Grant's got 5 on. And it might have been all those 4th bags.
I bet you're right.
Let's see what we can do here. Oh, they're hanging in. That's a simple down the middle throw will do it. There they go. It's a 4-bagger for AJ. Brandon right behind him.
Man.
Big tax.
This is going into round number 16. About what you expected, right?
I think so. I did expect a little more like Grant on the 4th bags. I think he can clean up, and that's what's missing right now. That's maybe the 4 or 5 points they're missing. It's not like he can't do it, though. Certainly,
I wonder.
Capable of anything.
I wonder if. I wonder if you throw a couple.
Again.
Yeah, I wonder if you throw a couple, you start thinking about it. And now he's thinking about it, and he's pressing on his 4th bag because he knows he's had 5 or 6 bags on his 4th bag miss, and he's starting to think, oh my gosh, what is up with the 4th bag? And you start mentally thinking about it, start stressing a little bit, making it harder than it's supposed to be, or should be, or could be. Maybe if he gets first bag from BG, maybe that'll change the dynamics of his round and his thought process, maybe. Brandon double clutched.
Oh, yeah. He might want to cut. He might want
debating if he wants to airmail or not. He does. He goes backside, short, unlucky. Left it short. And bad news is he knocked AJ's in to lose another point.
Yeah.
Actually, they got him backwards. They got it backwards of points. Yeah, they had it. Oops. They got it. They squared it away.
A little bit of cornhole audit right there. Grant steps out looking for the more spacious lane. See that?
Back blocks.
Whoa.
Wow, that's a tricky little spot
Short
right there.
Throw.
Good bag by Tackett to avoid all that. Grant steps out to create the angle you were talking about. And
yeah, the one he wanted on his first bag.
I don't know the way those last 2 bags by Kenny have gone. I'm not sure he can grab it.
He can go a little deep.
There it is. Great shot by Tackett.
That's going to be a minimum.
This could be the ball game finish to another fourth bag.
Uh-oh. You're right. Oh, he got it. That was a nail biter right there.
Well, he had to have that one,
that
didn't he?
bag came in sideways.
Man, it almost bit too far and went to the left, didn't it?
Yep. He's sitting on 7 bags left on the board compared to Brandon's 6. I mean, that's
There's
a lot
another,
left on
that might be the ball
table.
game right there. Good sneak in by Brant. There's a miss.
And a wash, 10-10 wash. Just the way the stats read, a lot left on the table.
Stays alive, right?
Yep, staying alive, staying alive. You like this song?
I do like this song. Gasolina is the name of the song.
I like the smell.
A good friend of mine, Veronica Benson, at the Denton tournament, told me about this song, and I downloaded it, and it's a pretty cool little tune. There's a miss on his second bag. That's going to be an issue. He needed to do that right there.
Try to force something.
And he did. Now he's got to collect that bag that's in the middle.
He's got a bumper to do it with, so it's not impossible.
Yeah, he's going slick slide. A little reverse cut action going
he needs
here.
That power. It's hard
Got it. What a shot by Grant Upchurch to stay alive.
Boom.
A 2-for-1 push on the slick side of that center believer. That was a big shot.
Boards are starting to creep past the line. Ooh, here we go.
Gotta have it.
Go. Got it.
You know what's funny is the bags are going that direction, but the boards are moving this direction.
I know. Go figure. Physics. What can I say?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's why I didn't trust science in school.
AJ 6 4-baggers. Kenny 5 4-baggers. Brandon 5. Grant 2.
There's a short bag by Upchurch. He just shakes his head, knows it.
AJ with a 1082 PPR.
Boy, they were filling it up. Tackett and AJ going to go to 1-0. Brandon and Grant will be 0-1 after this first pool play game. And we'll see who we have coming up next on court number 2 here in Lubbock, Texas.
Grant's other first bag in the previous round he threw was substantially short, like landed on Big Tex there, a TCL guy.
Yes. He was having some issues there for sure. Kenny and AJ are going to stay right here. And they're going to play Oscar Marina and Jaden Garcia.
I would like to see Oscar go against AJ.
You know, Oscar has a very slow, deliberate style.
Precise.
And I think he's going to go down there and hook up with Anthony Joseph. Not sure if that's AJ's initials.
People in the crowd, what do you think it is?
I'm going with Anthony Joseph. I'd go with AJ too if that was my name.
Anthony Joseph.
Not that there's nothing wrong with Anthony Joseph.
Arnold
by any means.
Should we look this up?
Pretty sure that Oscar's throwing maybe a Minotaur. He was with the center group for a short time early in the year and changed over to throwing stones after about the second signature event, I think. And Oscar's a real likable guy, fun to visit with and catch up with. Now I don't know his partner Jaden. Jaden's he looks pretty young over there with blue jeans with the really baggy blue jeans, and white T-shirt with some kind of graphic on the front.
Jeez, taking me back to like 1995.
He wants to do another down and back. He's like, man, I struggled that round. I need another throw. I tell you what, if he throws one like that, did that round right there, Kenny Tackett may have a day.
Let's see, lane 2. Let's see if we got any comments we can respond to.
I had a guy tell me yesterday he commented a lot on Friday as he was driving in. Y'all weren't responding, so well, I don't see them. I don't see the comments. But I wasn't looking for him either, though.
We got a comment just for you. Hey, Johnny Seymour, it's Jace Lockby.
Jace Lockerbie, what's up, my man? Miss you out here, brother. Hope you make it to Wichita Falls. Little Jace.
All right, out there in viewership land, what does AJ stand for?
Some of the guys from his area down in College Station area. Y'all fill us in if you're listening. Don't make me call you out. I know who you are. Trevor Nelson and Tyson Burke Terhune got a 14-2 lead over Q Cohey and Gavin Mullen. Rylan Claver and Kyle Francis are up 16-8 over Flo Zamora and Isaac Munoz. Braden Fink, Dylan Turpin out of Oklahoma, 16-10 lead over Clayton Ely and Jesse Gardner. Some scores on some other boards. I'm not sure if I think these bags are live here actually.
I'm looking on his Facebook, and I don't see
I don't think he's going to show anything on there, but four for Anthony Joseph. That's what I'm going with.
All
AJ
right.
with the big text. Oscar Marina with the big text. That's a 12-12 wash. They say that can do this all day, baby. Kenny Tackett leading things off on this end. A little bit to the right, out of play. Jaden let him off the hook. That's the first time I think I've seen Jaden throw on these boards. And it's different. So if you haven't thrown on these particular boards, as opposed to the ones out there in the venue, it might can mess you up a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean it doesn't matter, but no jersey, no special pants. Just, headed out for the weekend, I guess.
Man, 4-0, 10-6 round for Kenny Tackett. I would say him and AJ would be a force to be reckoned with in this division this weekend. They both seem to be throwing pretty well.
After their first round, Oscar and AJ both are throwing a 12 PPR.
Man, how do they do it?
Okay.
AJ's been a very accurate thrower for many, many years. I remember when he first started out, it didn't take him long to figure out how to put that bag in the hole.
It's like you said with I think Logan, they practice a lot.
Well,
they make time to practice.
Whenever AJ, Josh Gross, and Eric Weathers, they all worked together with Josh. And I remember there being a state championship where they played in, Eric and Josh played in the state championship, and they didn't win it in the social division. They did okay, but they didn't win it. The next September, there was a big event in I want to say Midlothian area maybe, that some people were putting on, and I was walking around and I heard people saying, you better watch out them Caldwell boys. Those Caldwell boys. I mean, it was talking about Josh and Eric, and they were the best players in the house. And and that was just from July to September. And they became who they are. I mean, they didn't. It's just a matter of a few months. They got hooked on the game, and they practiced and played a lot. And they got really, really good, really, really fast. All three of them did.
I said 5 spot. It was actually an 8 spot.
Oh, goodness.
Last round.
Like I told you a minute earlier, I thought that Kenny could have a field day against Jaden if Jaden didn't throw very well like he did in warm-ups.
Kenny's got an 11. Jaden's throwing a 5. So
So far,
not
Kenny scored 12 points in 2 rounds against him. So we're going to need Jaden's going to step up against Kenny. There's a miss by Oscar. I believe that's another 12 for A.J. Sims. He's 3 for 3. 3 straight 12s. And there's a 10 for Oscar. Oscar's throwing a 12, and a 10. All the scoring coming from the other end with Tackett and Garcia.
Jaden first bag. There we go.
I said AJ had a 12. He had one off. That was a 9. Tackett's got 2 bags off to the left now.
All right, Jaden can get some points here.
Yeah, he's on his way.
He needs to, just to help him out, like get his mentality up.
Yeah, oh, no.
And there's that.
Last bag, Blues. Oh, it didn't hurt him too bad. Just
Still
1
got
point.
Points.
It's a 9-6. That's a 3-piece for him. Shares a laugh with Kenny. He looks over at Oscar and gives him, my bad.
We
I
know.
gotta focus. He just took a big, deep sigh. As young as he is, like I said, I haven't seen him play a whole lot here. He may be a great player, an up-and-coming player from whatnot, but until he's
I feel kind of tired, to be honest. I wonder if everybody else is tired too.
Oh man, who was I talking to? Oh, I was talking to Grant earlier. He helped set up. That's a 6-piece, I believe, right there.
Thursday?
He was helping set up Thursday, and he said, my legs have never hurt like this before. And he said that his thighs, and from bending over because he was taping up, putting all the tape down on the boards out there. And 18-4, Tackett and Sims with a commanding lead.
There's a lot of tape on these, these things too.
Man, he said his legs were killing him. Kenny's going to step out. If he can grab that bag without taking Jaden's going to be in a spot here. Oh, no, unlucky break for Kenny. But still, the deal is, if Jaden makes his bag and one of Kenny's goes in with it,
all go in.
Or if he does that, ball game.
Yeah.
Unlucky break for him as he pulled his bag that went to the left and knocked in one of Kenny's, and that's the ball game.
Well, they're going to hope that's their only loss because that was not Jaden's best showing. It was a 6.25.
For sure.
Just not what he wanted.
Yeah, he'll have to regroup for sure. Luke Anderson, Austin Waskow, and Isaac Munoz and Aaron Aspeitia are coming up. Next.
All right, I'll set there.
I'm going to look and see if I can see standings. Austin Waskow and Luke Anderson defeated Cale Hare and Levi Haddock.
Cale's here.
That's a pretty tough duo. You'd think they would be done pretty well. They got beat 21-6. Bryce Forbes and Drew Dixon defeated Munoz and Aspeitia 21-14. And this is, oh man. Dean Parker and Cody Gooch haven't played yet, but here we are with Austin and Luke and Isaac and Aaron.
I like watching Luke play.
Yeah, Luke's scrappy.
Especially when he gets in that kind of mean-tempered zone that he can get into and start hitting some nasty shots.
I'm going to go do some research. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yep. Johnny the Wizard Seymour. He's going to see what bags they're throwing. There he is right there on your left, Johnny Seymour. In the flesh. See him, folks? He's right there. How you doing? What are you throwing? AAA, Ava. What did we come up with?
Man, we are throwing Apex Predators from Luke and Austin, and Aaron and his partner are throwing Wizard X's. Isaac and Aaron.
A lot of X's.
Well, we are in Texas. Thank you very much. I'll be here all day.
Pretty good, Johnny.
Thank you very much.
Damn it, that was a good one.
You got to get up pretty early to get one by the old Wizard here.
The early bird gets the worm.
Not that I would want a worm, but that's what they say, right? Were you here last night? There was a guy that played. I called his game. He was playing on court 3 right here, and he had a pretty good support system. Whenever he won, it was a pretty loud applause for this guy. And it might have been because he was local, but there was a lot of people in the stands and around here watching, cheering for him. And it was
on lane 3.
Yeah, it was right here. It was a guy, whatever. I don't remember. He's not playing now, but he played last night. And
the kids?
Yeah, Isaac, not Isaac, Aguirre maybe. Isaac Aguirre was playing.
Was it the kids?
Not the little ones. No, not the real little ones. This guy's probably in his late teens, early 20s. But whenever he won, that place erupted. And
I remember that. Yeah, because both games ended at the same time. And
they were playing right here, and it was a slender Hispanic-looking guy.
Lane 2 thought the cheers for them.
And man, it was. He had a lot of support. It's probably some of the loudest cheering I'd seen all day. And I anticipate that happening at some point here.
Yeah,
this
get
evening.
Excited, folks.
Yeah, people will get excited for sure.
Everything's working as it should.
I think these bags are live, so. And Austin's got a chance to grab a couple points here. Slick-sided push misses. It's a 10-8 round.
2. Austin really leans over and throws the bag.
He does. He's kind of a, I was going to say he's tall. He is a pretty good-sized fella.
Down the middle we go. Luke's a little bit left. Not quite a block. Nothing he can't get around.
Good collect. Luke Anderson. 12 for Isaac. 10 for Luke. 2 more. Makes it 3-0. I saw somebody walk by with a couple of beers in their hands. I'm
Already?
thinking 10 o'clock in the morning.
Well, the song's playing.
I'm thinking, my goodness, folks.
Well, theoretically, it probably never stopped.
Well, you got a point. You got a point there. I know a lot of people that play. They like to have a little liquid encouragement.
Yeah, liquid courage. Some people call it
aiming fluid.
Aiming fluid.
Yep. 4-0.
If I had to come up with something right now, it'd probably be like throw flow or something. That's pretty bad.
People feel like they're taking the edge off by getting a little bit of a buzz. I'm not one of those guys that can do that.
No, I'll throw. I'm not even interested. Water's good enough for me. I'm real particular about my ice cubes. Once you've had those really good, clear, smooth ice cubes, there's no going back.
No going back. 2 more for Isaac and Aaron. The guys are throwing pretty good right now. I anticipate Austin and Luke to warm up here shortly. There's a good little get-around shot by the left-handed Austin, sporting the Cornhole Cartel jersey. Back block, smart. Airmail from way downtown by Aaron Aspeitia. Best I could do.
A block behind, making it tough.
That was Mike. That was smart. See if he can cut. He's going to try to cut. He's asking Luke if he wants to cut it. Roll it. But I think if he was somehow do a little cut left or right around that white bag, he might have knocked one of his in. But
there's a lot in the way.
Yeah, that's what I think. He wants to take a look at it, which is
you only get
fine.
one.
Which is fine. But I think he wants him to kind of cut it from left to right. Being a left-hander, that's it. That's a normal cut shot for him. See if he can pull it off.
Aaron's happy standing there. I did my job. I did my job to the T.
That's right.
I made him take a timeout.
That's what I thought he should have done right there. The only thing that would have been tricky about it, if he had thrown it slick side trying to get the push, the bag that he would have thrown would have had too much heat on it. It might have gone off the back,
Yeah,
but
shot left.
he threw it sticky side and it held on. Good shot.
Man, Luke leans so far forward he gets out of focus on the screen.
He really does lean forward, doesn't he? He really extends his arm out there. Good get-around shot there by Luke Anderson. Great collect there by Isaac.
Four-bagger.
Isaac's dialed in, isn't he?
Ew, just short again. Theme of the day.
Seen that before, haven't we?
Yeah, a few times. I've seen it cost the game.
See if Austin can get him on the board here. Another bag out to the right for Aaron. Austin throws a naturally backloaded bag. Kind of lands flush with the angle of the board. This goes in for a 4-piece, cuts the lead in half.
There he goes. Pretty clutch right there.
Aaron's got those starched jeans, doesn't he?
Yeah, so does Isaac. I noticed that literally 2 seconds ago, right before he said it.
Man, they do. Those things look sharp.
Cut you.
I just noticed that.
They must have just come out of the bag this morning, like.
Right out of the plastic, huh?
Them shins are still stuck together.
I haven't had any starched. Oh, what an airmail shot.
I went for an 8-1 almost.
I haven't worn any starched jeans in a long time.
I don't think I ever have.
See the airmails again.
Yes.
He goes up. Got it. Dang,
baby.
Dialed in, baby. Let's go, Isaac. Come on, baby.
He's not waiting around.
He's laser focused. He's waiting his time.
See if Luke can clean up here.
Luke wants to. He's asking his partner, and Austin said, "Yeah, give me a push." Oh, he went for the airmail, tried to grab it. Another airmail here. Dang, money. Isaac Munoz with the 3 airmail back to back to back.
Maybe the starched jeans is the secret.
Man, great shooting right there. It's a 10-8 round, extends the lead to 10-4.
opportunity.
He kind of liked that. He shook his head like he thought that was a good spot. Slick side collect by Austin Waskow is good. Nice sack.
Same shot here. Cut. Oops.
Oh, bad break there. Man, that's a bad break there.
Oops. Luke really takes his time on that first bag. You don't want to miss it. And he does.
Man. Luke doesn't seem to be as sharp as he has been, does he?
Not as sharp as yesterday. Isaac, though, he is.
Man, that guy's dialed in.
Laser beam.
Laser focus going on with him over there.
Oops.
Yeah.
Well, even some particles of light.
I think he's still going to get points right now. He's sitting on 7-3. Best Luke can do, I think, at this point is 7-6. He got it.
Good
He just
shot.
gave up one to minimize. That's not a bad way to go. See if Aaron can. He throws that slick side. And I'm like, man, I don't know how people do it. But he does it. Throws it well.
Nose down,
Yeah,
landing short.
Has a little front tilt. And he threw that one too firm, trying to push through, and the bag goes off the bag. Meanwhile, Austin's just filling it up.
There's his normal lofty land in the middle shot. Let the
Could be,
bag do the work.
could be a 5 spot.
Got
it. It makes it 13-9. That's a big round for Austin. Gets him and Luke back in the game. See if Luke can get back to being Luke. I don't know what those guys did in singles yesterday, but Isaac, the way he's throwing, man,
he should have gone too far.
I would have thought that he did well.
So it's Gavin and Sammy tomorrow, not Bryce. Bryce got stomped.
Was it Gavin?
Yeah, Gavin did like a 21-1 on him.
Okay. I don't know why. I thought earlier I said it was Bryce, but you're right. I think it is Gavin. I forgot about that. Luke said, man, you want me to bully it out of the way? He said, no, just go in. I think that's what Luke was wanting to do right there. And that's not a bad thing because it's going to force Isaac to airmail.
Possibly, and he does. Oh!
Backside from way downtown. Bang, Isaac Munoz with the airmail. He's 4 out of 5 on his last 5 attempts.
See his little finger gun he did right after he hit that airmail?
He did. Shot it down, didn't he? Bang, bang. Slid right past the hole there. Going into round number 13 here in this pool play game.
Still kind of close, only a 4-point difference. That would have brought it closer had he gone just 2 inches to the left. Waskow down the middle in the hole for 10. Big airmail attempt, knocks one in, but leaves an 8. 2 more, 13-11. Luke first bag. Adjust that board a little bit.
Yeah, Austin and Luke won their first game 21-6 over Cale and Levi. So they played a game. And this is second game for Isaac and Aaron. They lost 21-14 also. Bryce Forbes and Drew Dixon. So this is a critical game for Isaac and Aaron. They lose this one, they're going to go 0-2. Best they'll be able to do is 2-2. That may be tricky on determining if they go to Tier 1 or Tier 2. Austin and Luke can win this game. They'll have a pretty good chance of finishing in Tier 1. 4 more makes it 15-13. We got a Lassiter Plumbing lead change here.
Oh, Lassiter Plumbing. They're everywhere in Texas.
That guy, noticed a cowboy hat a guy's wearing over there. It's kind of,
I see it. Yeah.
kind of unique.
Well, it's like a regular hat with a cowboy bill all around it.
What
Because
is it?
that's the TCL hat part. If you look closely.
Is it?
Yeah. I think so. That's what's different. It doesn't have that gallon bucket on top.
Is that something that he made or is that purchased?
I would say he made that. Only because it's a little crooked in the front.
Not discounting his ability to make stuff, but it looks a little crooked, right?
Yeah, you see the snapback?
Yeah, sure is.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
15-13.
I could get behind something like that.
Now those stickers are patches on it.
Patches, brother.
That's good stuff.
Says Perez on the side and on the back of his shirt.
That's pretty cool. I played my very first TCL event that I participated in. I didn't really play that much. I participated in it. There was a Ryder Cup that 5 of my teammates that I was asked to play on a 10-man team, 5 of them didn't show up. And we had to kind of just, we ended up not really playing. We ended up just getting random people to play our games with us. And there was a guy that we had recruited that was a few 6-packs deep, and he had a cowboy hat on, and he couldn't see. He would bend over, and he had to tilt his cowboy hat up to be able to see where he was going. I don't think he hit very many boards. Airmail by Aaron is good. Didn't hit very many boards, much less bags in the hole.
Uh-oh, this might be it.
There's a big number here. Got it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's
Austin and Luke took the lead. I was
Yeah, they were up 15-13. They were up 15-11, and then Isaac got a couple, but they're in a bind right here. That's a 6.
Yeah, if.
Oh, I think it's 6-6 wash, I believe. Ended up, I think Aaron had a couple off.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah. We got distracted by that hat.
Yeah, we were gazing into the stands. You know, Ty Thompson kind of popularized wearing a cowboy hat, and I'm seeing a couple others. Zeb Smith is over there with
he is. Now, that's out of character.
It is. I mean, it's out of character, and he's also wearing a out-of-season hat instead of the felt. He's wearing the...
what's that called? Like a weave?
No.
I don't know much about cowboy hats.
I can't remember what they call that. Somebody help me out. Oh. Isaac blew that one off the back. That's a 10-9 round for Lou. Gives him one more. But it's a summer hat. That's what it is. It's a hat that they wear in the summer. They wear the felts in the wintertime.
Okay.
And I can't remember the name of it. Well, you guys get old. You'll forget stuff too.
I've forgotten everything.
Man.
What? Lefty.
See if he goes slick side. He see if he can cut between those two bags.
I think
he's
so.
Going over with. Try to backside airmail.
That was not
Do
it
it too
right
far. That's a 9-8 round. Gives him one though. Makes it 16-14.
He had that bumper right there.
Yeah. That's why I thought he would have done that, but
Getting greedy, looking for that ego shot. All right. Isaac's in, first bag. Luke. He can get that if Isaac doesn't do it for him, and he doesn't. Luke to clean up. No, he goes so far right. Isaac's locked in.
man, I tell you, he is, man.
Here we go. Fourth bag is in the hole. That's a 4-bagger for Munoz.
It's got to go in, right?
No, just needs to. Yeah.
No.
Only giving up 2 to tie it up. Tied it up. Race to 5.
Straw hat. It's a straw hat.
Okay. I almost said that out loud.
I don't know
I
why.
didn't want to sound like an idiot.
I don't know why I couldn't get that in my head that it was a straw hat, but that's what it is. And that's what Zeb is wearing. Now, Zeb just came back in town from working in Montana.
Wow. Maybe that had something to do with it. Montana.
Yes.
Ooh, in the winter?
Yes. I talked to him the other day about that. He's in town for good, but he had been working up in Montana.
Ooh. Knocks one of each off.
Yeah, 3. So right now it's 5-2 right now.
We're going to analyze it. Said roll it.
He wants to roll it, see if he can get enough to get over that mound of bags. He did perfectly.
Ooh.
What a shot by Austin.
Skip shot.
Nice sack. I just got a text message from my man David West. Super Dave, thanks for the heads up, buddy. He just messaged me saying, it's a straw hat. So I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, let's check the old YouTubes for comments.
David's coming off a knee replacement a few months ago and still trying to get back in the groove of things. Hopefully he'll be able to make it to the next event.
Rob Price says AJ might stand for Alex Johnny.
I don't know, Rob. It could be. You may be onto something. I'm not going to ask him. You know, people who have initials for the names, either it comes up as a nickname or whatever. My dad grew up in Georgia, and his nickname was JC. That's what his family called it, JC. You know, his name was Johnny, but they called him JC.
What was his middle name?
And I never was picked. I never did get that nickname. I was just called Johnny. I'm a junior. I didn't get called junior growing up or anything like that.
Big shot from
nice
Waskow.
collect there by Austin.
Oh,
he tried, didn't he?
He could maybe get that one hanging if he gets real aggressive, but
He
I don't
didn't.
see that
That's
coming.
a 10-5 round. That's a 5-piece, right? That might be the game. It is.
All right.
21-18 win for Austin and Luke.
Coming back.
They go to 2-0. Next
you
up, Cannon Hatcher, Cameron Jeter, Zach Harris, and Cody Brooks. Should be a good one.
Pretty impressed by Isaac there.
Yeah, Isaac was awesome.
Especially those 3 air mails he hit in a row early in the game.
Sammy Soto and Corey Serrata are 2-0 so far in their pool play. Jacob Watley and Madden Franco 1-0. Let me see. Cannon Hatcher. They lost their first game 21-7 to Gavin Kano and Riley Den. That's going to be a tough team to beat. Riley and Gavin, they're salty. Gavin's throwing so well. And Riley, young guy out of Louisiana, he's really strong too.
Riley Den, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won last night.
Zach Harris
Tier 1.
and Cody Brooks probably throwing a set of Apex bags. They're Apex guys. Cannon throwing with Cameron Jeter. Looks like they're throwing some OC top 60 bags. A lot of laughs going on right now. They're joking around with each other before the game starts.
So you know Dan Schwartzlander running the other stream?
Say that again?
Dan running the other stream in the other room?
Oh, yeah.
On the back of his jersey, it says The Wizard as well.
I saw that. Saw that yesterday.
It's an homage.
I saw that. That's
Homage
pretty cool.
to Johnny.
Pretty cool to call you, getting called the Wizard, isn't it?
The technology wizard. He can navigate the tech world like a ninja.
He's a tech guy, huh?
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
What does he do? Does he do that for a living?
I don't know. I'm sure he told me what he did, but I forgot. But I hope so. Very good with graphic design as well.
Is he?
Yeah. Talented. Austin repping Cornhole Cartel out of Bryan College Station, like you said. That was the last game. JD's a few minutes behind here. A lot of press pants I'm seeing now. Was this something they did, like, collectively? That was on lane 3.
Yeah, there's my man Bobby Fink.
Even Zach Harris got them press pants, too.
Yes, he sure does, doesn't he?
And Cody. No. Okay, they're just folded that way. I was about to say. Is that coming back? Is that the thing now?
Maybe.
Starch jeans?
Maybe. They're getting ready to start things up here. Zach Harris, Cody Brooks, Cannon Hatcher leads things off. Those bags that Zach is throwing, I can't tell what they are, but they look pretty sticky.
They got the carpet, and they look a little dirty.
Yeah, he's throwing them pretty deep. And they're kind of biting a little bit. His first bag kind of took a left turn as it hit. I'm going to make note of something here on the next round that he throws.
We're game on. Here's
Yes,
Kelly
sir.
saying hi.
Kelly Wells in the house. Kelly Wells.
A little bump there. Knocks one of each in.
I met Kelly several years ago, probably 2016, 2017. My wife and I went over to Shreveport for a tournament. Good pick up there by Cameron. And let that one a little bit short. Played in a tournament down at the riverfront, downtown Shreveport. And me and my wife played, and we ended up having to play against Kelly and his partner. I don't remember who his partner was, but at that time, me and my wife I was pretty dialed in, and he brings it up from time to time about the whooping I put on him. I said, "Man, y'all killed us." I said, "Well, don't think I can do that anymore." But the last game, it got dark. We was playing in a parking lot of a business, and they had no lights. They had a couple of vehicles pull over and shed their headlights on the board so we could see. Airmail there by Zach Harris. Zach's a very good airmailer.
Cannon with a roll.
He is a roller. He likes to shoot rollers because he keeps it on the board and keeps it in play, which is a pretty smart strategic bag if you can control it.
Then there's a mental thing with the airmail. You hit that airmail and it does something to your opponent's mentality. It's like, oh, well, what am I supposed to do now?
And how can you stop that? You can't. There was a guy on TV that played a tournament, the whole tournament. I don't remember if the boards were too sticky or the boards were too slick, but all he did was airmail. And a wide open board, he just kept the airmail. That was his shot the whole tournament. Did well with it. Jimmy McGuffey.
Yep.
I'm not sure if he's still playing or not. I know he fishes a lot based on his social media posts that he posts from time to time.
Airmail opportunity coming right now. He's asking for it. He's going to get it.
No, he's going to slide. 10-8 round gives him two more. Makes it 5-2 for Cody and Zach. What's Zach's first bag? I'm just going to kind of watch this, see if it stops and kicks.
Block.
See, it kind of hit and bent. It bent to the left a little bit. Tells me that bag's really sticky.
Let me see how much spin is on it.
It goes up.
Oh.
He's not afraid to shoot that airmail, is he?
Slick side.
He's going to take away that airmail this time. He needs to back block it.
And he does. A little bit to the right.
Needed more to the left, didn't he? Cannon steps out. Slick side, push, collect. Got one to go, replaced it. Zach is perplexed. Not sure what he wants to do.
Last bag, you're out of options here.
He's looking at Cody. Cody's like, thumbs up. Just set it down and block.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. But the thing is, he talked about an airmail, but Cannon can block. Cannon can roll.
That was a perfect block.
Yeah, he could do an airmail and land on top of his blue bags if he's that precise, and maybe rodeo him in.
I think he wants to bump them both in somehow.
He's going up top, just like that.
Baby.
Just like that. Short airmail took all of them. Great shot by Cannon Hatcher.
Sound the cannons. He's smiling about that. He's
that was
trying
nice.
to play it down a little bit. He's like, ha.
That was a nice shot. It goes into round number 6. Cannon with a 12-8 round, give him a 4-piece, a 9-2 lead.
There's 2 more. Cameron with a 1067, Cannon as well.
Man.
Really, I'm surprised that Zach has got the lower PPR. He's got an 833.
Yeah. You know, Cannon, Zach both have a very good arsenal of bags, of shots that they can throw, so they don't mind a dirty game. It might mess their PPR up a little bit, but I don't know if they're worried about that. I think they want to win. Cannon brought that bag in a lot closer. That's a good shot.
See how close he can get it. Wow.
Perfect. Nice sack by Cannon Hatcher.
From across the board.
12s. It's a great shot from that angle, isn't it?
2 rounds in a row for Cannon. He's been pretty clutch. And that takes his PPR to 11.
Those sticky bags Cody and Zach are throwing. They're going to dirt him up like that. But he can get around this for sure. That's a lot of room on the right side. Just like that, little cut shot. And the slick-sided effort.
5.
Too firm.
Big lead, 16 to 2.
That jumped things up pretty significant there, didn't it?
Texture,
yeah. What'd you say? Change the texture?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's big.
Man, the middle now, Illinois guys, man, they got great vocabulary. I think a texture.
The way the board's sitting, I know what you mean.
I think of putting.
You think of pudding?
No. First thought came to mind when I think of texture was
tapioca.
A mud guy doing tape and floating on walls.
Okay.
And putting texture on your wall so you can paint it.
The spray texture?
Yeah, whatever you use. Some people use different methods. There's one method called a stomp. You put the mud on a flat surface and you stomp it on the ceiling, and it kind of comes off and sticks, and then you wipe it and it creates a texture to it.
Huh.
Not that I'm a mud guy or anything, but I've done that texture technique before in a building that I was working on.
I want all smooth, but I want every wall insulated with the rock bolt to cut down on sound.
Yeah.
Sound transmissions and echoes.
Right.
I want it nice and quiet.
Zach wants him to go right through that bag on the slick side. See if he can control it, because last time he didn't.
Slick side it is. Whee!
That slick side is different. I'm telling you, I feel you, Cody Brooks. I feel you, man. I've never been very comfortable throwing a slick side to push, because I'm so used to throwing the bag on the sticky side that it just feels different. And I just
on your thumb and
the texture on the bag on my thumb and my hand, it just feels completely different. And I just don't have very good control over it. I don't know why. I shouldn't, but I do. I've been that way for 9 years of playing cornhole.
We got a bunch.
I think they're going to go. He's going to step out, try to clip his. He's going slick side, dangerous, but he got it to work.
You got one
except
Zach's to go in.
We need to be more centered. Zach settles for a possible 10. Cannon, do you think Airmails tries to drag that bag or
Yes,
just goes
I do.
in?
Why not? I mean, they're so far down, like,
And yeah.
or up.
Yeah, they had a big lead he could have. This is what. Yeah, he slided to. There's not really. I don't think that's a question. He's got to go in. If his bag goes in, it goes in.
Nothing.
He should have just gone in the hole, known his normal bag. I don't know if he was worried about it, the vibration of the board having that bag leak back in or not. But worst case scenario, as long as you make it, you still get a 10. Nevertheless, he washed 8s. Block there for Cody. He's going to try to manufacture a point here, and it might work.
No. Right off the side.
Bad thing is he's got a push coming up
on the stick side.
Yeah, that, does he throw it slick to push it, or
after that last shot off the board, he's probably scared to do it.
Yeah, good shot there by
Cameron.
There's the. I mean,
and he knocked one of his off
3 times in a row. He threw slick side, and each one of them went to the right. That ought to do it.
That is doing it.
We'll be back with another game here in a moment. I'll be back.
That's how they fist bump now. They do the knife edge of their hand.
Yes.
It seems hurt. A little.
Knuckles hurt too much.
Interesting. You have to grip a bit harder on the slide side. Yeah, you do, because it will slide out of your thumb. Sandy Little, Monica Buchanan versus Brandon Martinez and Jeremy Huizar. I think I see one. There they are. There's the ladies. Fist held high. Twisted Sisters. There's Jeremy, coming off of his second place performance last night. I know they're all just happy to be here. Martinez showing up. Getting these down and backs underway. And we'll be game on soon. Folks out there, it's 10:35 Central Time. Where are you right now? What are you doing today on this Saturday besides watching a little bit of cornhole action? Thanks for joining us, by the way. Thank you. We're still kind of waking up around here, to be honest. I was telling Johnny earlier, I was like, I feel like more tired than normal, and people look a little more tired than they normally do on the Saturday morning, and maybe that's the case. Everybody's just a little bit tired today. trying to find some coffee around here. I'm having a hard time doing it. There's a coffee shop on Broadway. They got, an espresso machine, all that stuff, but I've never seen them open, ever. Never seen it open. Always doors closed, lights off, nobody inside. I would love to just go in there and buy a coffee or make one for myself. Unlock the door, I'll do it. I'll make it. Handshake, I like it. First bag, good block. Jeremy goes right next to it. Easy bags cornhole on the shirt. Ooh, there it is. She's in position to score. If she can get blocks behind, he's going to make Jeremy make a little move. About a 3/4 hole open. He sneaks in for a 10-on-10 wash. Grabs a sip of that blue liquid. What is that? What is that? We'll figure it out. Livingston, Texas, working OT. Polly getting her done. What do you do, Polly? It's got you working OT. Are you in the medical field? Is this voluntary overtime or mandatory? It's like 4 points. Oh, more than 4. 7. I was looking at the comments. Jeremy, first bag, down the middle. 7-0 in one swing. That one's a little left. Another one left. Jeremy is slinging them down the middle for a 4-bagger. Guaranteed 4. And now 6. That's going to make it 13-0. Yeah, those 4-baggers will punish you if you leave any hanging. Here we go, here we go. Oh, off the back. Ouch. Can he push? And he sits on top. Still a bigger block for her to get. That's a good airmail. All right. That's what we wanted to see. He goes off the back too, so limit the damage here. Goes behind. It's some points. My mental math is not telling me how many. It's 2. All right, 2 on the board. She'll take first bag. Let's see what she does with it. Down the middle in the hole. Jeremy with a block. Oh, that's awesome, Polly. Working OT so you can make the Wichita Falls. Now, I got another question in regards to that. Is that so you don't have to take vacation hours, or you have like comp time in the bank that you can use to take the Friday off, or Thursday and Friday? That's kind of how I do it too. I mean, I'd use my vacation time to come here, but if I ever have an opportunity to work a little extra, like 2 or 4 hours in a week, then I'll do it and use that comp time instead of my actual vacation time in its place. Because you only get so much. Or is the OT to help with funding for registration and possible hotel? Ooh, little get around. Kind of a half roll. She goes through. Nice collect. He's in with 4. And just to the left. That's going to be 20-2. Fourth bag Blues. Yep. They're out here today. She's off to the right. She's got to be perfect here. Jeremy misses a little to the right. See if she can make something out of this. Good block. All right now. It's a 7-on-5 right now. Got to be in. No, that's game. 7-on-6, 21-2. That one was over in about 8 rounds. Monica with a 670. Oh, all the numbers just changed on me. I was looking at the screen. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll see them up here again. Coming up next, Bryce Forbes, Drew Dixon versus Austin Waskow and Luke Anderson. We saw Waskow and Anderson up here before. We have not yet seen Forbes and Drew. Oh, keep that high five, keep that. Dap it. Get on this Google Maps and see if there's a coffee shop within walking distance I can hit. Fingers crossed. If anybody knows. Daybreak Coffee Roasters. That's kind of far. They're closed. Closed. Dang, it's Saturday, people. Oh, this one's open. Nashwell Cafe. Really great coffee, friendly staff, and what? All right, directions, my location. How long of a walk? That's what I'm more interested in. 12 minutes, all right, half mile. Yeah. There's Broadway. Avenue K, all right. There it is. All right, Nashville Cafe, you're up. Go there during the break. Get some tasty treats. Half mile away, that's not too far to walk. Held a Italian place I ate yesterday was like 0.6, 0.7 miles, something like that. All right, we're game on. Here we go. Pay attention, Andy. Watch the game. Luke looking for a cut shot. Landed in the middle. You heard me say it yesterday, probably Bryce is one of my favorite players to watch just for the body language. Whoa, big airmail from Luke Anderson with a drag. Bryce says good shot. A good push from Bryce. And a collect here from Luke would even the score. Goes off the back, gives up 5 instead. Had the right power, just the wrong trajectory. Kind of rolls over. Ends up blocking the bag that was already a block. Nice shot from Waskow. Dixon not able to navigate that. Neither is Austin. Nobody able to roll it into the hole right now. Maybe he can be the first. Nope. Drew's like, what do you want me to do? He said, I'm not sure what he said to do. Hard push. Got one in, one off the back. Nice shot. For 3. Getting around that bag. Bryce Forbes, good shot, drops his bag. Luke down the middle, gets that push collect, leaves one on the top of the board and gives up 2. Bryce with a 4-bagger. We're throwing right away. Over on lane 3, Jaden's back, but he changed his pants to shorts. If you were watching earlier, he had them big baggy jeans on, and now he's just wearing some shorts. I think that's the difference right there. What? Can you hear them talking, like when he's yelling to the other side of the board? I think the camera mic should be picking that up, but we have those turned down so that the music doesn't get picked up too much. Still tough. Set on top of it, he said. And nothing's moving. Yeah, just pick him up. Round's over. Seven to 8. Wow. 8-7. Waskow and Anderson, a 1-point lead. Slinging them. Here we go. Boom. Double 4-bagger. Bryce wants that board fixed right now. There's Austin. And he goes deep. Drew. Nice touch coming out of his hand there in the hole. One after the other. Drew doesn't really look up until the bag is out of his hand. Seems like. I'm going to watch closely here this throw. He keeps his head down, eyes forward. It's going to be a 10-10 wash. Luke's got one on the back. Corner hanging in, but not really a whole lot to work with. He'd have to be real aggressive to go for it. Because Bryce misses a little left. Cut shot. See what we got. Lands on top of his own bag. I think he was going for the drag. Should be thankful that thing didn't go off like that one did. It's going to be a point for Luke. 9-7. Wow. Waskow first bag in the hole. True. Little left. I don't see him picking that up. But he's going to try. He's going to give it a college try here. He's stepping way out. He touches it. Gets a little closer. All Waskow has to do is give it a little bully. He touched it, but it didn't move. Everything kind of centered around that bag sitting on the left side of the hole. There it goes. Dixon gets it. And a double four-bagger. What a round. Nice job, Drew. Not being too aggressive going after that bag, knowing that in the pro level, you use 2 shots. One to get it closer, one to get the job done. Now, Waskow had every opportunity to bully it more, but wasn't able to pull it off. So, Drew made him pay. And that one's left from Luke. Bryce still down the middle. Luke left again, but not as bad. Bryce goes through, gets them both. Luke finishes with a 10, Bryce with a 12. That's going to be a tie game. 9-9. Creeping up on the halfway mark. Bryce wants that board fixed. You better fix that board, buddy. Skipping over the bag into the hole. Good shot. True with a cut. Can he do it again? He's going to try and collect here. His last bag. He did it. Wow. Good shooting from Drew. Waskow gives up 2. That's going to be a 11-9. Lead change. Forbes and Dixon in the lead. Really thanks to a couple of clutch shots from Drew to eke out some points. 2 in a row. Luke wasn't sure about that one. It made it to the hole. Bryce just throwing bags, not really putting much strategy into it. That's another 4-bagger for Bryce. And Luke, 12 on 12. Big Tex. I did not know Drew goes to Texas Tech. That's awesome. This is like his backyard. Good for Drew. Is he? I guess he's a freshman then. I'll have to ask what he's studying, what his major is, what he plans to do. These guys got their whole life ahead of them. That's how I look at it. Waskow did not like that one. Drew's got a lane. Stays straight and true right down the middle of it. Waskow does the same with his left hand. give up a couple more. Or no, it's a wash. I thought it was a 2-point round there. Bryce was kind of hanging in. Luke tapped it in. Now Luke's got a little bit of a work to do to get his bag to finish up here. Bryce right down the middle. Hard throw. Puts one of each in. He's still hanging on the left side of the hole. Bryce airmails, I think. The camera got covered up. Oh, not enough on the slow side to get that bag. Does Bryce block behind? I think he should. No, he knocks both of Luke's bags in. Luke can get around. There's a lane right down the middle. Maybe a slight cut. A little bit extra power. No, it hangs up. Hangs up. One about an inch left. 10-10 wash. Down the middle from Dixon. Waskow as well. Drew landing right on the C in TCL. Waskow a little deeper. Man, that thing, holy cow. A lot of action on that bag. What a shot from Drew to pick it up. He knows that was a little deep. He landed on the bag. He doesn't like that one. Waskow in for 2. Got it. Tie game again, 11-11. So, Rob Price, what kept you from coming to this one, Mr. Ice Price? In the hole. Luke has 3 to the left. That's going to be devastating. Bryce is going to make it hurt. Yep, he's got 3 in right now for a 9. It's a 9 on 3. Last bag from Luke is in. 9 on 6. There's Bryce looking for 6 points. Got it. Yep, a 4-bagger to bring the pain. As my niece says, here comes the pain. She says that when we're playing Uno. And she's got 2 draw 2s. She'll say, here comes the pain. (17-11). Whoa, bar soap action from Waskow. Great shot. And that bag still has a chance to go in, the one that's hanging on top of the hole. Yeah, I thought maybe a vibration would move it a little more. If Waskow wanted to get crazy, he could and won that bag. Yeah, Luke's like, do it. Just a little flick of the eyelid. Oh, he touched it and it almost went. Got the airmail, though. That would have been a hell of a round for Waskow. One for the highlight reels. It's 17-15, though. That was a 4-point round. He wanted it to be 5. Great shooting from Waskow to set that up. Luke's trying to split those 2. He does. Good shot. I don't know what he didn't like about it. It was a good shot. There's Bryce getting this closer back, closer to the hole. And Luke, same shot, good bag, sneaking in. That's 2 more for Luke. 17-17. Woo. Yep. He looks at the scoreboard in admiration. Waskow being a little safe. Drew's left. We may see a 10-10 wash, or we may see some aggressive gameplay. He's stepping way out. He wants to just clip the corner a little bit. No, he goes to the right. Barely hangs on. What's Drew going to do? Is he going to go for that bag? No, he blocks the lane. You already had your timeout, I think. Or was that the previous game they were up here? I think it was the previous game. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. He goes right, knocks his other bag off. It's 4 on. Yeah, that'll do it right there. That was 10 on 4. 21-17. Last round kind of fell apart there, but the previous one was really good. All right. Coming up next, Mark Delagarza, Landon Brackett versus Jacob Watley and Madden Franco. And I got to remember to ask Drew Dixon what his plans are in college. You saw Sammy in the back there, sideline Sammy with his Throwing Stones jersey. He'll be hopping on the mics here soon enough. I think he's headed this way right now. You better say hi. Sammy.
Check one. Check one. Check one. Wrong one. There we go.
Oh, wait, you turned my headset down.
I turned it up and then I turned it down. I was trying to reset it.
That's your ears.
Yes, sir.
You sound good. You sound perfect.
No, absolutely. I wasn't going to mess with the volume. I was just going to, my volume, I was going to mess with just my ears so I could.
Right. You're a little younger than Johnny and I.
Let's see here.
Down and backs getting her started.
Mark Delagarza, Landon Brackett against Jacob Watley and Madden Franco. Watley is a veteran of the championship scene, but his slides are making their debut appearance at a signature series.
Is he wearing Puma socks too?
Those are Puma. That looks like LeBron James socks is what those look like actually.
You can't mismatch. Your feet got to be all one brand.
Yeah, I'm Nike right now, but I do the switcheroo every once in a while. As a matter of fact, I think when I got here yesterday, I was wearing Under Armour shoes, Nike socks, Adidas shorts.
Throwing Stones jersey. And Hanes elsewhere. Does Johnny ever finish his Cokes is the question. Is that from yesterday? Is it still cold?
No, this one's cold, yeah.
Well, $4. Better make it last.
Yeah, absolutely. Mark Delagarza won singles here last year at Lubbock. He was the singles A champion.
All right. Say when.
Last
out of
year. Vernon, Texas. Landon is out of Oklahoma. And he's got his own cornhole brand on his shirt. See that? LBC?
Yeah.
Landon Brackett Cornhole.
Yeah, I can see that if I look hard. That's neat.
Also looks like he's a really smart guy, judging from the amount of brain that looks to be inside of his noggin.
Smart. Let's see how he runs these boards.
All right, we're getting going. Mark and Madden. It's a fun combination of names to say.
Right. Earlier we had Cameron and Cannon.
That one's tough, I think.
Yeah, that was not easy. I think we ended up talking about something else entirely.
Yeah.
Bags are flying.
Zoom in. These guys are just going to pour a bunch of them in the hole. Mark is a slick side player. And Madden just makes a lot of bags in the hole with the slow side as well.
I've never seen Landon throw, but being that he's got his own cornhole brand, I imagine he's
Yeah, you
pretty
know
darn
what?
Good.
Landon. Oh, just as I say that, mark off to the left. 4-piece to start. Landon is the current A division champion as he won it. Where did he win it? No, he won it at Mesquite. He won A in Mesquite, and he beat Mark.
Well, Kyle Jones in the chat says, let's go, Mark and Landon. And he says, hi to you.
Kyle
What's up,
Jones,
Sammy?
Wichita Falls. Texoma Cornhole region, Red River region.
He's got a correction for you. He says that's Country Line Cornhole, but that's like CLC. I see a LBC there.
Yeah, buddy. Don't correct something if you don't know what you're correcting people about.
Yeah.
Just future reference here, Chief.
Lower Beach Community.
Yeah. Long Beach, California. Pal.
Friendo.
Yeah.
Big roll from Watley.
Watley. Oh, man.
Oops.
Out to a big lead to start out, man. 9-0.
Pretty aggressive throwing. Trying to establish dominance, and it ends up going off the back.
I'm looking at this cube. Whose cube is this right here?
Johnny's.
I definitely. There was never a doubt that was Johnny's cube. Just want to point that out. Thing came out with the very first iPhone.
Yep.
All right, that bag a little bit out of play, I think, from my perspective. Mark, slick side.
Oh,
In the
trips
hole.
in.
All right, set to take his 4 back.
And he's
And
in.
He's in.
Slick side getting it done. Nine to 4. Wow. Big lead already. It's only on round 4.
And I'm game number 50, or I'm number 59 in the queue. That is a long wait.
Okay, Matt Johnson says Landon is with County Line Baggers.
Well, I never said he wasn't with County Line Baggers. All right.
Now the letters line up, but
Can I tell y'all this?
so does Landon
Do
Bracket
y'all know how
Cornhole.
TV is made? You know what I'm saying? This is what we're doing.
What we say is.
What we say is what we say. All right? So deal with that. Let's land in bracket cornhole, buddy. The champion.
I don't care if the letters are out of order.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. LB. Why would you put county as the big C, though?
Yeah, County Line
Hey,
Baggers.
hey, county line baggers, listen here. Let's have another, let's address this. County line needs to be same size lettering. You got what I'm saying?
I get you.
All right, sorry.
But if you think about it, the big C around the LB acts as a county line in itself. It's a meta thing.
No.
Yep, it surrounds.
I'm feeling violent right now. Feeling violent.
I'm gonna get this man a Coke.
Mark has settled back down. Madden says, my bad, and he just threw a 10, man.
I don't know. I would say I'm great. Look
Yeah,
at me.
we're all right. We're all right. And he washes anyway. County line baggers. Listen, do you remember me saying he's not with County line baggers? Is this something that I ever said he's not with them? No. Get out of here.
At the
Shout out to County line baggers, by the way.
Lexus Cornhole team.
Yeah. LB's long butt cornhole. Also could be LBC. Long butt. Like John Lennon. You ever seen that picture of John Lennon?
With a long butt?
With a long butt?
Nope.
You're better off because you haven't seen it.
I'm not Googling it. Thankfully, I'll forget.
I probably have it saved on my phone, honestly.
Hey, Siri, you hearing us?
6-11 as County Line Bracket gets on the board.
They got a little bit of coming back to do, but they're still halfway through the game.
Yeah, well, I know Mark's game is built for long,
That's why he
drawn
throws
out
slick side.
rounds. Yeah,
Save your energy.
he throws a lot of rounds. Madden with a block. I don't know if it was intentional.
Sitting on top. Well, it's March 1st, Sammy.
Oh, shoot. My brother's birthday tomorrow. Texas Independence Day.
Okay. I like
Nice.
that.
Oh, man. Mark's going to go up. Big fly attempt right here.
Yep. Man, you called that.
Oh,
Knocked him something.
he knocked his bag in. 7-3, 4 points. 10-11. 10-11.
I think Madden got away with it. Missing.
Oh, for sure.
Mark could have made that hurt.
Yep. County line puts a bag right in front of the hole. Got one on the back left also. Oh, man, nice by Watley. Pushed him out of the way.
To the
Uh-oh.
left. Uh-oh is right.
We're he does not maximize it, but he's still going to come out positive.
There we go. He got an 8.
There you go. A little Magic Johnson around because he stayed positive, even though you know.
In the face of adversity.
The face of adversity, yeah. 13-10 is the score. Speaking of 13-10, I was on 13-10 the ticket yesterday. Sports Radio 96.7 and 13-10. America's #1 sports radio station.
I want to see a block behind here from Mark, but it's a little tougher to do on slick side.
Mark does block on the slick side, actually, exclusively. He basically plays exclusively on the slick side.
And the slow side's for his partner then.
Yeah, so I have asked him, why do you block with the slick side? And he goes,
I don't know.
because I'm throwing the slick side already. Might as well. I'm like, okay.
Oh, there it goes. Slick side getting it done.
Slick side drip, man.
4-bagger for 2.
There we go.
We got a game now.
Mark, they used to call him the drip king back in the day.
Yep.
But I think he took some pills or something, got rid of it.
I was going to say it's not like an incontinence thing.
Yeah, he got rid of it. He got it taken care of. But now, it just has a different connotation whenever you say it. So it's pretty sweet.
Drip is cool. If pee in your pants is cool,
Yeah.
call me
This guy's Miles Davis over here. Okay, Landon's not happy with that, but I think Watley obviously is going to go for a block here. And he missed it.
knows
County line drives through.
Oh, yeah. Boom.
Bam! Gets him 6. They were down big, and now they are up
Up big.
a substantial portion here.
Kind of can't believe it.
Yeah, they're 3 points away from glory. And County Line and Mark are 0-2 on the day right now.
Aye. They need to win.
They need a win.
Just for their spirits. If Mark had made that one round hurt like he should have.
Yeah, it could be out of here. But Madden misses to the right. I can tell you Watley and Madden did not see this game going this direction early.
Yeah, this fast. Like they had a big lead.
They were up 9-0 in the first 2 frames. Mark obviously has settled in. Madden, I think the decision here is you just go in with it.
I don't think you can roll over that because it's on slick side.
Yeah. He's going to try it.
He goes in, and that's
game.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Man, he set that tripwire on the slick side.
Yep. All right. Congratulations to Landon, County Line, Bracket, and Mark Delagarza. Stick with us. Take a score, Holy.
Yes, sir. Up next, Braden Fink, Dylan Turpin, Oscar Mairena, and Jaden Garcia. There's Jaden, like I was talking about. He changed his shorts, changed his pants, 2 shorts. Feel a little more comfortable. Let's go is right. That was a big win. Camera check. All good. All right. I think it's time I got up and walked around a little bit. It's already been about 2.5 hours in this chair. So I'm going to be back in about 10 minutes. Stick around.
I know you do. I know everyone has done against. I just need to go throw.
All right, well, thanks for sticking around. Yeah, camera froze. I changed the battery. You saw me on the other camera doing that, so. Here we go. Victor Allday, Tracy Beeson versus Juan Silva and Martin Solis. Round 10. I'm coming in pretty late. Well, it's nice to get up and walk around. Allday and Beeson just putting a beating. Ouch. 12-on-8. Victor with a 9.4 and Tracy throwing an 11.2. Wow. She's only missed 2 bags. Happy to get away with a wash there. Big throw in the hole. He's a little short. He can go through. No, he goes past. Ouch. She picks it up. That's a 4-bagger. Another one in her book of 4-baggers. Quick chapstick. It's going to be 2 more. 12-on-10. Ooh, she's fired up right now. Moving with the quickness. Victor comes up a little shy. Here we go, big throw. Sits on top. Ooh, and they wanted that one in. Real close. 8-on-6, 20-2. Didn't lose it there, but boy, it could have been less points. Tracy wants one more 4-bagger and is not going to go with that first bag. No way. Nice pick up there, hitting that corner. Good round. That's 2 more for Juan and Martin. 20-4. One sitting on the back. That might be their undoing. If Victor can clean up here. Victor's 3rd bag. Clutch here. Important bag. He's in. All right. In for the win. And that does it. Yep. Fist bump it. 21-4. All right, we got a game here. Let's get this score correct. There we go. I'll be right back, folks.
Something go! How about you? Barely lost the same. Oh, really? That was our first one out of the game. I had the win. Get to a 2 on my current 9. Oh. And I went for the cut. And I fucking knocked him off, got 10, or got 9, 20, 20. Leave me alone. How y'all doing right now? 1-2. Tracy and they almost had us. That was our first game. Tracy, like, I haven't looked at any stats or anything. I can't do that. I get in my head. Like, she hit 3 or 4 baggers in a row against me. I know for sure. Like 10 were just not cutting it. Yeah. And a lot of times when I see the play, sure you get some left and right bumpers every now and then. We were down 17-6 on him. We started looking. I got none of them. Down over you. You're very tall, too. I was thinking a little taller, that's all. No, that's what I meant. I said older. 30. 30. How about yourself? 37.
All right, I'm back. And this game is well underway. 7 rounds in. Monarca and Johnson have an 11-0 lead, as you already know. Ooh, a Texas Best shirt. I don't have that one. I like that shirt. I like Texas Best, apparently. Nice folks. Here's Monarca, first bag. Great block. They take a mental timeout here, I think. Talk it over, figure it out. I was just at the TCL, the big tech store that they have here. Really nice bags, good stuff. Get yourself a set of bags to play in the Texas Cornhole League from the big tech store. It's the only place you can get them. I mean, you're sure you could probably buy a set off a buddy, but borrow a set. If you want your very own, big tech store. They had a set of boards there, brand new. Wow, do they feel good. Wow. Really nicely made boards. Great design on them, too. $18-0 after the talk it over timeout. One's in the hole. Good shot. Gets in the hole. A lot of jumping there. This is in to stay alive, or in. Yep, needs to be in. Let me put it that way. 10-on-10 wash. Good round. He's got a little bit of a lane. He blocks that lane. One goes left. Skips in. He fist pumps that. And not quite an airmail, but he got one in, so Jacob will take that. Another wash. Ten wash again. Everybody vying for a 4-bagger that would change the game. That one's right a little bit. That's not going to come back. Monarca's going to go through the middle. Yep. Left a little. This could be game. Monarca's got one more to clean up. Needs to be in here. Jacob needs to be in. He is. Mark is in for that 4-bagger. Got to take a bag with it. Does not. That's game over. 21-0, a shutout. That's how it goes sometimes here in the Open Elite for Row Division. Oh, where did my score go? All right, now Gavin, Kano, Riley Den, That's a deadly combo. First, Zach Harris and Cody Brooks. The extra time taken to straighten out the board just to slam it on the front. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny. I think we may be game on. I was actually looking at something on the phone, just catching up with something. Didn't see the bag spin, but the way they're postured leads me to think they're game on here. It's off the back. Maybe they're not. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, now we got a thumbs up. Riley winning the bag spin. Barely. Riley took singles A tier 1 last night. One and done. Whoa, roll, half roll, sits on top. Cody asking for a little advice here. Knocks it in. Good enough. Good push. Bags look pretty similar, not like totally identical, but they're close. Close enough that it's not easy to tell apart. On the camera, that is. the stats aren't correct. There they go. Nice push. Riley steps out a little bit here. Got it. Cody down the middle on his third bag. Riley's throwing his fourth. It's in. That's a 4-bagger. Make it 2. Double 4-bagger, big tax. Turn these comments back in. See what we got going on around. Anybody saying something? This is going to be epic. You might be right. Gavin's got one outside that's not coming back. Make it 2. Harris with soft touch in the hole for a 4-bagger and 4 points. Now 6-4. Kano and Din in the lead. That's in the hole for Riley. Kind of getting around Cody's bag. Cody's to the left again. Good block from Riley. Leaves Cody with some decisions to make here. Do you roll it or airmail? He rolls it. Boom. Flips right over the bag. Hops in the hole. Slick side. Got them both. That's going to be 4 more. 10-4. Great round. And nice job, Cody, getting that roll bag. Backside from Zach. Right over Gavin's block. Gavin skips over his block. Great shot. Harris bumps in front of it and shoots left. Gavin replaces. Harris goes through. And Gavin's in for the 4-bagger. A little bit of skill on display. That's going to be 2 more. 12-4. Trying to get around, not quite. Nice skip shot from Riley. Like Zach said to cut it. Oh, he went slick. He went off the back and went in. Zach said, that's all right. That's all right. For now, but you can't keep making them kind of shots. Roll it. Roll it. Sits out in front. Sits out in front. Jacob Daly in the background, getting a good look. He's pointing something out. Hey, give me my bags. Thanks. Nice bag to get everything in from Zach Harris. Gavin sliding in. Good bag. Double 4-bagger. Nice round. 12-on-12 wash. Good for the PPR. Good for viewership. Want to thank everybody for tuning in right now. It's 12:09 Central Time, Lubbock, Texas. That's where we're at, the Lubbock Memorial Civic Center. Right in the heart of Lubbock. considered West Texas, I'm told. Home of Texas Tech and Red Raiders. That's where Chad Jacobson went to college. That did not go in. He wanted that in. That's not great. That's 17-4. Big lead for Kano and Din. This is, I mean, it's not in the bag, but it's pretty cool. Comebacks happen, but Kano and Din, deadly combo. They may go far today. Good bag, starting to bring the other one in. Zach goes past. He wanted that to go through and in. He's fine with everything going in, but slick side here. Two of them go. We may see a wash. Yeah, yep. Yep, 10 on 10 wash. Thing kind of stopped and hopped. It's got a water handed to me that saves me $3, $4. Thank you. What a roll there from Cody. Ooh, mistake from Riley. And now Cody. Okay. Just put my hands up, walk away. Going for an airmail. I don't know if it was short or long, but it went over the hole and didn't go in. Kano with a block. Zach has one. Oh, he almost and one did it himself. It would have been and -1. Got that airmail, though. Gavin is really trying to get that bag in. It could be a 10-10 wash. It could be 2 more points. And it's 2 for Zach. I think took an unlucky hop. (17-7). They're coming back a bit. They still need to get to 10, get the double digits first, and then start worrying about like 13 and 15 without giving up points. Not as easy as it sounds. Zach likes it. Yep, double 4-bagger. Good round. Gavin and Zach are really head-to-head here. They both have a 10.33 PPR. Their stats are nearly identical. The only difference is Gavin's had 3 4-baggers and Zach's had 2. You can see it right there on the stats on the bottom of your screen. Harris, great push. Collects one of Gavin's. Gavin's going to try and get this last bag for a double 4-bagger. Got it. Boom. Good round. Pros going at it. Riley sits in front. Cody a little left. Zach's telling him to kind of go through between the bags. Okay, we'll see what happens. Slow side. They all go. That's fine. That's how it was probably going to go anyways. It's a good bag. Yeah. If he had maybe 1 or 2 bags, he could collect that, but as it stands, no. And that's a 2-point round for Riley. Kevin's got 2 bags hanging out. Zach with a kind of a block here. And Gavin sits on top of it with a skip shot that didn't go all the way in the hole, but it is sitting on top of Zach's bag, making it really difficult. He's going to go hard slick. He knocked one of his in, took Gavin's out of play. That is a good bag. Gavin goes regular side, gets in. Zach's in for 4. No, he's left. Only gets 2 out of that. 19-9. Oh, they might fall. They will fall, but I mean, they might fall before his bag is thrown, but I doubt it. Cody knocks him in. They fall as soon as the bag hits the board. In for the win. There it is, 21-9. Ooh, all right, Jace. Well, I'll let Johnny know you'll be at 5 and 6. Next one's Wichita Falls, right? I believe it is. Just north of Dallas. I guess there's nothing coming up next. Not yet, anyway. We may be getting close to our break. So I should probably prep the next streams. In fact, we'll put the headset down and do that right now. So stick around. We'll see if more comes. I hope they can divert some games over here to lane 2, but it looks like Open might be finished with rounders. Only because this lane wasn't immediately populated. We'll check out lanes 1 and 3 and lane 64 or 67 over there, hosted by Cerberus Media and Daniel Swartzlander. All right, Jace, yeah, we'll let him know.